Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where and when you're listening to us. This is, as it says down there. No, it says down there. There we go. I'm pointing to the right place. This is Coffee with Kevin, and I am Kevin, and this is my coffee. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, I hope you're enjoying a hot cup of coffee, tea, or whatever drink it is, maybe a cold water or juice or smoothie, whatever it is this morning. I hope you're enjoying one with me. Mm. We're on a couple of minutes late because more technical difficulties. When you reset your computer sometimes, or you got a software update, it kind of loses some of the passwords. So you have to go through and reconnect. So I could be here with you. So my apologies for the delay this morning, but I am looking forward to this day. Today, I wanted to speak about no bar too high. No bar too high. I have a chapter in this in my book, Living Your Dream Life, simply by changing your perceptions. And the original book, which was perceived this, which was Living Your Dream Life based off, it was originally supposed to be called Raising the Bar. Because I was thinking, what we all want to do, what we all want to do in parts of our life is get better. And, sometimes we see this is where we're at, and we don't think we can get any higher, or we don't want to get any higher sometimes. Or we just don't think we deserve, which is most of the time. Okay, so my idea of no bar too high is raise it, and raise it. Now, a lot of people say, I don't want to raise the bar. I don't want to take that failure of not having done that. So the first thing you've got to do is look at failure not as a problem, but as a step to getting to the next level. Testing. Now I'm back. We lost we lost a little bit here, and I am coming back. Testing. You can still hear me. You might not be able to see me because I am working off of Wi-Fi as opposed to having direct connect before. So I hope you're listening to this. At failure, when you look at failure as the ability, do, 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 do. When you look, sorry, I'm back. I'm trying to come back. When you look at failure as the ability to learn from something and make it better, it's no longer a failure. It's no longer a failure. It is basically a learning experience. It's like this, I lost my video, and we have a little hard time with the camera, with the Wi-Fi as opposed to the direct connect. And I have no problem with that. I I'm okay because I'm still speaking to you, aren't I? So if you look at failure as just a learning experience, kind of like Thomas Edison did. Thomas Edison was interviewed by journalist. Journalist says, Thomas Edison, you failed 1,000 times. Actually, in some writings, I've seen it 10,000, but you failed 1,000 times. How does that make you feel? He said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 ways it didn't work until I finally found the way it worked. I finally found the way it worked. And so when you look at failure like that, it's okay to raise the bar high, because if you don't reach that bar, if you don't reach that bar this time, you learn from it. but you've probably most likely gone light years past what you were going to do had you not raised the bar. So a lot of motivational speakers, writers, authors, they all say a lot of different things. You know, you've heard shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars, and if you get to the moon, that's perfect. I love that example. I love that example. But I like the idea of shooting high. I like the idea of being able to do those kind of things. And so raise your bar, raise your expectations, allow yourself to really go for it. Allow yourself to go for it, and you'll be there, and you'll be much further than you would have been had you not raised your bar. Last week I was talking about celebrating at 80%. So if you raise your bar and you're going for something like, okay, I want to make this much money this year, and it's a lot more than you've ever made. Okay. And at the end of the year, you found out you made more than you've ever made, but you didn't make that much. Celebrate. Celebrate. Don't look at it as a failure that you didn't reach your original goal. Make your goals big, sizable. One other thing in NLP we talk about is that if one person can do it, you can. So if you know other people in your situation that have been able to do whatever you're going for, there's no problem with you going for it. Now, if you don't know a single human being that's ever been able to do what you're going for, maybe that is beyond the stars. I don't know. So just raise the bar. Raise your bar. Go for more than what you were thinking. Go for more than what you wanted. Deborah, good morning. I love what you said, and I'm going to show people what you said. There's no failure, only feedback. That is the NLP precept. Until next week. And I'm not sure next week, maybe on my phone next week, because next week I won't have any furniture or anything with me. So we'll see. Take care, all. Have a great week. Matter of fact, make it a great week. You know you can. Bye.